Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so grateful for everybody that comes and watches my videos. Thank you. I'm going to try to be quiet. I've got people sleeping still, but I got to get this video made. So today is the Daily Love Vibe. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe and like button if you like the reading. And I will be linking in the description box down below. Probably not right away. Later today, I will find the link for the show I'll be doing this weekend. Or not this weekend. The first weekend in March, or April. Shoot. I need to drink my coffee, I guess. Anyhow, the first weekend in April, I think it's the 6th. I will be in Sharonsville, Ohio, which is basically Cincinnati, for a really big show called the Victory of Light. If you would like to come and get a personal reading from me, I will be there all weekend, and I would love to meet you. Okay, and it's a huge show, so there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff to do. And free workshops all weekend long. Pardon me. As a matter of fact, I will be teaching a workshop as well. Okay, I can't remember, but I think it's on Waking Up in the Matrix. But I can't remember for sure. If you can't make it, I'll probably video record it and upload it to the channel. Okay, let's get busy on your daily read for the Daily Love Vibe. You can't make this crap up. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I'm just laughing because, it's actually a new moon in Libra. But we're in Aries season, so I just thought it was funny that Spirit gave us a new moon in Aries as our morning oracle card. Let's see, number 42. While I'm looking it up, I want to remind you that if you're interested in a private read, the links are below. I offer 3 different types at 3 different prices. Also, there is a PayPal me link if you would like to donate to the channel. If you'd like to donate a deck of cards, you can contact me and I can give you the address. Any deck, I'm not picky. I know some readers write down like a wish list. But any deck, I'm not picky, and it doesn't even matter if it's a repeat deck, because what I do is when the decks get a little worn, then I give them away free to a reader, or I'm sorry, a viewer that is interested in becoming a reader. And I'll be having some kind of a little contest for that. Okay, so let's see. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big fat yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you are on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goal. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Don't even think about giving up. Do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 new moons of the year. Pardon me. If you're committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it also is the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting your intentions. I apologize. I need to drink my coffee. My throat's all gooby. All right. So, yeah, it sounds to me like it's a big fat yes from the universe, but you're going to have to make a plan. It's not going to happen immediately. Whatever it is you're taking action toward, you have to visualize it, marry it with emotions and feelings, act like it's already there, and then make a plan, a step plan toward it. Ooh, look at what's on the masculine's mind today. I like it. This is my 1111 card. I know in this deck it doesn't look like it, but it is. It's all about, it's about like union, marriages, happy home life, soulmate, building a life together, foundations, achievements. But it's my 1111 card, especially in a twin flame reading. This read is for soulmates, twin flames, divine couples. This is divine masculine, divine feminine. I should have told you guys in case someone new is here. We get a moonology card. This is a bridge. This is the masculine's head space, home space, heart space, and hopes and fears. The same thing over here for the feminine. We get a card of action to build a bridge, and then we get advice from spirit. This is the biggest lesson learned, and this is the moon energy you're operating under. Okay, so the masculine is thinking about foundations and stability and union. What is the feminine thinking of? Bum-ba-da-da. This is the Chariot. In her head, okay, we're talking headspace, thoughts, not action. I know it's an action card, but what she's doing is she's thinking about her plan of action. How to balance her life, how to balance her relationships, and how to move forward. All right, what is in the masculine's home space? 9 of Pentacles. Looks like he's single. I've been feeling this, I really have. And if the karmic's still there, it energetically, there's detachment. Okay, the relationship is over. Let's put it that way. What's going on in her home life? Ooh, prosperity begins. Yeah, it should, because she's making plans, right? That's what that card's all about, is in her headspace, she's making plans on how to move forward with a new beginning, a new stable, secure beginning in her life. So it looks like both of them are focusing on themselves, which is a good thing, because that's what they need to do to get out of their karmic relationships, if they have any, and move forward toward each other. So what is in the heart space? This is my favorite reveal. It better be good. Here it goes. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 2 of Wands. I can live with that. That's making a plan. It's called the waiting game in this tarot deck. And the energy I feel with it is that, you know, we've planted seeds. In our heart, a seed has been growing for many, many years. Many lifetimes, probably. But I feel like they're working on themselves, and in his heart space, he's looking at new pathways, new beginnings, new doorway, waiting for some of the seeds he's planted to come into fruition so he can move forward on a new path. What's going on in her heart space? The Lover's card. Yes, she is. Yes, she would. She's really hoping that union will happen, and probably happen timely. This waiting game thing gets a little old. But there it is, okay? So let's see. I'm trying to do this quickly today because I have several videos I want to make for you. And my kids are off of school for a week for spring break. So I don't have much time. I've got a 9-year-old to take care of, and he doesn't sit well and wait for me to make videos. Okay, so what is in his hopes and fears? The 8... This is the 8 of Pentacles. Positive movement forward. Why are they calling it that? See this deck? I love this deck, but it does have totally different meanings sometimes, different energies around the card. This is the Eight of Pentacles. In this deck, it shows somebody just getting in their boat and going forward. For me, that's usually the Six of Swords. But there you are. There it is. Positive movement forward. So that's his hopes. That wouldn't be fears. That's hopes. He's really hoping to move forward in a very positive way. In a normal tarot deck, the Eight of Pentacles is about honing your skills and being the best that you can be, working toward the best that you can produce in your life at this time. It's about hard work and determination and honing your skills and dotting your I's, crossing your T's. It's hard work and determination toward a goal that you desire. So the goal he desires is positive movement forward in his life. What are her hopes and fears? Passion ignited. She has 2 aces, and I'm here to tell you, I'm not sure. Well, I'll have to look at yesterday's, but because I do a lot of readings. I do personal readings, private readings, I do my readings, and then I do the channel readings. So I'm not sure which one it showed up in, but she's been getting 2 aces. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. More than once in the readings I've been doing. Like I said, I don't know which readings it is, but this is beautiful. She's got the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. This is really beautiful. She wants to move forward. In her home, she's working on a new beginning, on trying to get her feet under her and get her life going, stable, secure. In her heart space, she's just madly in love with her divine counterpart, waiting for her ships to come in, waiting for communication, whatever it looks like from him. And she has the Ace of Wands. Her heart chakra has been activated, and her hopes and fears is that this is going to somehow manifest in the 3D. In his head space, he's thinking about union, divine union, with his twin flame or soulmate. He's become single in his home life. He's moving away from commitments and obligations to karmic relationships. In his heart space, he has a new pathway, new beginnings. He's planted new seeds. He's it's called the waiting game, so he's probably waiting for some of the things that he's tried to manifest to come into manifestation. And he's got the Eight of Pentacles, which is positive movement forward with hard work and diligence. Okay, so let's see what the biggest lesson is to learn for the day for both of them. Moving on. We get stuck sometimes in karmic relationships or situations in our life that really hold us back, keep us from moving forward in our life. And this, I'm not sure, but I think he has a compass in his hand that has like a dangly chain or something on it. The artist didn't draw it real dark, so it's hard to tell, but I feel like he has a compass in his hands. And he's looking at moving forward in his life and which direction he needs to go in. It's like he knows what he wants. Sorry, here comes a train. He knows what he wants, but he needs to move forward toward it. He can't sit at home and wait on it. Like this looks like he's sitting at home and waiting on it. This looks like we need to get up, we need to start moving, we need to start taking steps. So what is the action card that the masculine needs to take in order to move forward with his feminine? He has the totality. Okay, this is commitment. I know it's the Five of Wands, which is about conflict, inner conflict. In this deck, it's also inner conflict, but it's about being brave. It's about having trust, having faith. This person who is being tossed way up in the air from one person to the other cannot have any inner conflict. They can't, because if they do, they might get distracted and get dropped. So what Spirit's trying to say is that The masculine needs to have faith. And he needs to clear his inner conflict or move forward in spite of his inner conflict. What is the feminine's action card? Patience. The Seven of Pentacles. She pretty much has to be patient because the way I've been reading it lately, it's the masculine who is holding up the movement forward. Although not in every case, because everybody's different. This is a collective read. All right, so what is the advice from Spirit on the feminine side? She has imagine. That's manifestation, okay? Spirit's saying you need to dream it first. You need to visualize it. Bring it into your desires. First you create it in your mind, then you desire it with your heart. You act like, what do I want to say? Fake it till you make it. You pretend like whatever it is you're trying to manifest is already here. Okay? So we have the Imagine card, which is a 2. Then we have Flexible. Be flexible, okay? Be willing to compromise. Flexibility to me is also about not being attached to the outcome. You have to know what you want and show the universe you want it. Do your list, take steps toward it. But then you got to let it go. You got to say, okay, I've told Spirit what I want. I've visualized it. I've married it with my emotions and desires. I'm looking at it like it's already mine. It's already here. And now I'm just going to let it go and trust the universe to bring it to me in any way, shape, or form. Because sometimes some people meet fake twin flames or fake soulmates. False, fake, whatever you want to call them. They're a test. They're just a test to see if you're still codependent and if you've learned to love yourself. Are you still saying yes to people, places, and things that hurt you, basically? If it's hurting you, it's a karmic relationship. And if it is your twin flame, then you haven't done your work. Okay, but we do get tested. And so sometimes what we need to do, no matter how desperately we want it, we have to let go of the outcome and the control and just trust that Spirit and Divine will bring it to us in whatever shape and form it's truly meant to come to us in. Time frame too. Okay, and her last advice card from Spirit is a 6. This is a 1, that's a 2, and this is a 6. This is, here comes another train, sorry. It's a good thing. It means that, our economy is doing well when the trains go by a lot. Okay, she has message in a bottle. Okay? I feel like that's message from Spirit. I know sometimes when we see this card, we want to think, oh, that's a message from our masculine. And it could be for some of you. But I feel like it's more about messages from Spirit, from your deceased loved ones, your angels, your guides, your light workers, higher self. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting a lot of messages in bottles, okay? Not literally in a bottle, but synchronicities, license plates, number sequences, other friends that are readers that bring me messages I get on YouTube watching tarot. But I think the Divine Feminine is very intuitive, and she's been listening to and receiving messages in bottles, figuratively. All right, what is the masculine? Oh, look at that. He got the masculine. There he is. Bam. It's a number 1. She got a number 1 also. Oh, this is nice. We have serendipity. Woo, woo, woo. That's trusting the universe. That's allowing things to come together spontaneously in exactly the way that the Divine brings it to you. So look, they're both getting a lot of faith cards today. It's really time, guys. You got to let go. When I say, you know, and it agitates the shit out of me when other readers say, time to let go and forgive. I really feel like I've done that, and then I keep getting that message. So maybe I haven't. But we do need to let go of the outcome. We got to quit trying to put a face on the masculine, because, you know, some of us are not clear channels. And I've even questioned and doubted whether or not the person I think is my twin is truly my twin. So, you know, we need to let go of the outcome. Let the divine bring it to us the way it's meant to be. Okay? And then he has the peace card. It's another 5. 5s are about change. So I think Spirit's telling him that everything is fine. It's all in this little egg here. I've been using the analogy of the caterpillar going into the chrysalis and coming out the butterfly, and the phoenix, you know, burning up in the flames and rising as the new bird. This is the egg, okay? It's like whatever we're birthing is in this egg, and it cannot be cracked open even 1 second sooner than it needs to be, or life cannot function outside of the egg. So this is a patience card as well. Okay, this is about peace and patience, waiting for this egg to I've lost my train of thought. What's it called when a chicken comes out of an egg? Anyhow, you know, it's hatching. There it is. I knew I'd get it. We got to wait for this to hatch in divine timing. And it's going to be spontaneous. I don't feel like any of us are really going to know when it hits. It's just going to hit when it's time to hit. All right? And we need to have patience and peace about it. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up with a couple of conversation cards. For those of you who are new to my channel, I made this deck. And there's a lot of cards here. I don't know how many, at least 100. And so the odds of getting, you know, the same cards is usually pretty small. But what this is I set my intentions on what would your higher self, your 5D self, your higher self, your spirit soul self, say to your masculine or feminine in the 3D realm. Because in the 5D, our higher self is guiding us and knows the road that we're going on. And our masculine and the feminine talk a lot in the 5D through dream states and meditation. So these cards are intended to show us what would they say to us in the 3D if they could. If the higher self could, not the 3D self, because we know what the 3D self would say probably, or maybe we don't, but I mean, this is what their higher self would say. So let's get 2 for the masculine and 2 for the feminine. Masculine says, ooh, new cycles. Something's ending and something's beginning. The feminine, look at this. She's got this passion ignited. She's got the Lover's card. And it says, orgasmic, cosmic, ecstatic sex is imminent. What she's telling her masculine in the from the 5D is that when union happens, it's going to ignite. And there's probably going to be some really great sex. Just saying. Okay, what does the masculine say to that? I'm putting out fires that you ignited. Okay, I think they've been getting on in the 5D. All right. I was going to take the top one, but the Spirit said take the bottom one for the feminine. It says, reach out, I miss you. So she misses her masculine. I really believe that 90% or more of you have already met your masculine in this lifetime. And if you haven't, then you have in previous lifetimes. So this has been your daily vibe. I love you guys. If you liked your reading, please hit the like, share, subscribe, comment, you know, the bell, all of that happy stuff. And if you would like a deep read, if you're struggling on your journey with your twin flame or your soulmate, pardon me, please hit the link below and hit me up for a reading. I'm flexible with my times. It's been a little busy just this week because Jesse and my oldest son are home from school. So, you know, it's going to be a little hit and miss, sporadic with my videos just this week. And then I'll be right back to the normal schedule. Okay, I love you guys. Have a beautiful week. And I will talk to you again tomorrow.